is the liquid of life. We all need it to survive. Water, choose water first. Water, we all know it is precious. Should be enjoyed by all of us. Talking about water, choose water first. Water.
We're back on what is an active work site here at Mount Pleasant in St. Philip. This is a part of the Vineyard Water Augmentation Project. The last time we were here, the tanks were still under construction. They are now complete. And to give us a progress update, we have Darien Taylor. He's an engineer with the BWA. He's been working directly with this project. Darien, tell us what is happening here. How far have we gotten to date? And what happens next? We're going to go through all the steps here today.
Okay, so just to give an update on where we are with the project, as you just mentioned, the tanks have been erected, the pumping stations have been constructed, and now we're in the final portions of installing the mains. So at present, we're working on doing the connections to connect the transmission mains that we've installed previously to the new pumping stations, and doing the connections for the tank, etc. Just to bring all the components of the project together. Within the last couple weeks, months, the Barbados Water Authority and the contractors that we have working on the project have been working tirelessly to get everything, where it is right now. In most instances, we've been working 7 days a week. So with regards to the mains laying work, we're just doing up our final works to be able to, have that connectivity to move the water from St. Philip into St. John via Golden Ridge, and we already have that, capacity to move the water at Golden Ridge and St. John to Castle Grant and St. Joseph, where the troubled areas are. The pumps have been installed. The stations right now, just waiting on their final electrical connectivity, to make everything operational. And if anybody has traversed the area between Eastmont and Poole within the last few weeks or months, you'd have noticed we're doing a tremendous amount of work out there. I'd also like to thank the motorists that passed there, and especially the residents in that area, because I know that work was quite disruptive. So we thank everybody for their patience while we're doing the project. At this stage, as I said, we're going into the final connections. We did have some troubles, delays with the project. The last time I spoke to you, I mentioned that COVID would have really affected the way that we do our operations. And coming on the end of last year, we had some heavy rainfalls that it made the mains laying conditions difficult. That would have slowed us down quite a bit. And then also continue into this year, COVID still remains to plague us, and the troubles that we have. What it's caused us to do is caused us to adapt and adjust to how we go about getting the project completed. And then adding to that, this year, we also had the ashfall, taking a tremendous amount of resources and equipment, etc., to address those issues. And then most recently, Elsa, we had to redivert a lot of our resources, especially to be able to respond to the event in a timely fashion.
And this is really good news for customers, as you mentioned, living in those rural parts of Barbados and the higher elevations in St. Joseph, St. John, parts of St. Andrew. What does this mean for them? This has been a huge undertaking. What does the completion of this project mean for them and the service that they will receive?
Right, so the Castle Grant system, those higher elevations, they don't have a significant source of water in the area. So what this project does is why they have that availability issue. So what this project does, it gives a additional steady source of water going into the Castle Grant system, to make that system more robust and supplement the supply in the area.
So that will definitely improve the consistency of the water supply coming to those water-starved areas in St. Joseph, in St. John. Of course, we thank you and your team, Darien, for making sure that this is up to scratch and nearly complete. Of course, we will give you further updates right here on Water Wednesdays when the project is commissioned. To view this or previous episode again, please visit our website, www.barbadoswaterauthority.com. You can go to our Facebook and Instagram pages for additional information, and please subscribe to our Water Wednesdays channel on YouTube. You can find us there.